Well, we are halfway through our fifth season in the Enterprise South. We are second in the league, but there is one problem. We are 11 points behind league leaders Tonbridge. Hello, welcome to Club on Part 32 of the Globe Explorer. Coming up in today's episode, we do have our Enterprise South fixtures against Sutton United and league leaders Tonbridge. So, form since the last episode primarily has actually been very, very good. Not losing a whole load of games since the last episode, apart from that hideous Telford game in the FA Cup, which I can't believe it. Since then, we've only actually lost one league game, drawn two league games. Those drawn games were one all against Wilstone and a one all against Maidstone. Then we did lose against Dulwich Hamlet. Then we are still in the FA Trophy, getting wins against Dartford in the second round and Slough in the third round. We do have a tie against South Shields, which might come up in tomorrow's episode. What league are they in? The National 19th. I don't know. I don't know how. Don't really realistically. I don't know how good they are compared to us. I'm not too bothered about the FA Trophy. I'm more concerned about the league because at the moment we ain't going up, or at least not automatically, because we are second in the league. 11 points behind Tonbridge. Obviously, we do play them in the second game of today's episode. So if they can slip up in the second half of the season, that would be absolutely fantastic. But there's still a long way to go. But this is the lineup for our match against Sutton. It will be Donahue in goal. Unfortunately, Frankie Phillips has picked up an injury. He's going to be out for 3 weeks. So it's not serious, but it's not ideal as well. So then we've got back four of Rodder, Bell, Silva, and Bashumo, Burgess and Pimlott in the midfield. Then we've got Thomas on the right, Twose in the middle, Cox on the left, and Morgan Bates up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get the win. I mean, Sutton, yes, they're newly relegated, but they are battling for relegation. I can't believe it, but they are. They are absolutely been rubbish. I mean, this is the first time we've played them this season. We played them in the last game of the season. So a win today would be absolutely fantastic. If Tonbridge can lose, that would be even better. But obviously, we still have to beat them in the next game regardless. But yeah, and it should be fine. And obviously, we've already played Tonbridge at the beginning of the season and did beat them. So let's hope we can beat them again in the next game. But first, let's beat Sutton. Yes, like I said, I think they are pretty much near the bottom of the. They're not bottom. Oh, they are bottom. Why am I showing this game? Why? I mean, the next game after Tonbridge is Weymouth, and they're also battling relegation. I think most of the teams that we play in the next couple games are pretty much battling relegation, apart from Tonbridge. That's the most difficult game so far. But yeah, apart from that, we've been pretty decent. Silva, lovely interception now to Cox. Gets the ball through to Twose, who's been absolutely fantastic for us. And Bates hits the post. Unfortunately, he was offside. Even if he did find the back of it, it sadly wouldn't have counted. But we're looking good. We're looking good. For 4 shots, 0 on target. I wouldn't say we're looking good. We're looking all right, but we need to get a couple of shots on target, and then hopefully, just maybe, we might be able to find at least one goal this first half. With 15 minutes left to go. Obviously, that hasn't happened yet, but we've come close. Doran has now got the ball. Bashumo with a lovely interception again. Cox plays the ball to Bashumo. Come on. Crossing opportunity. Finds Twose in the box. Come on, Cox. Somebody. Pimlott shoots. He finds the bottom right corner to make it 1-0 to Weston-Super-Mare. I guess the big question is now. I know we're literally at the halfway point of the season, but I want Tonbridge to start dropping some points. I presume it looks like that is happening, because who are they playing? Who are they playing? If they are playing. I don't know if they are playing. I couldn't find their scoreline, but Pimlott whips in the corner. Couldn't quite find a Weston-Super-Mare player, but does fall to Pimlott again. He hits the post, and somebody should have been on that rebound, but Sutton do just about get it cleared away, albeit the danger's still not over yet, because I thought we did get the ball back. Let's find the top. I was going to say let's find the Tonbridge scoreline, but It is another highlight. Bashumo has got the ball at the back of his defence now. Blauton throws. Come on. Sean Cox, chance to possibly get a second goal. No, not quite, but Cox still has the ball. Now to Pimlock. Can he shoot once more? Cox. Burgess with the header. That could have been 2-0, but we do win another corner. Can we... Let's find the Tonbridge scoreline. Tonbridge are trailing 1-0 against Hampton and Richmond, who are, again, similar to this game. Hampton and Richmond are in the relegation. I think they're in the relegation zone. I might be completely wrong about that, but I think they're definitely in the bottom half of the table. So if Tonbridge can carry on losing today, and obviously if we get the win against them next game, that will close the points gap by a whole lot. That would be absolutely fantastic, but I suspect that's not going to happen in today's episode. I'm not saying that we're going to lose to the next game, but Bates, that should have been. It was such a great opportunity. We've had 15 shots, 5 on 6 on target, 7 on target now. How have we not got a second goal? It's beggars belief. It really is. We've had so many quality chances, and still, it's only 1-0. Drysdale has got the ball, and Donahue completely stationary, and Sutton do find the top left-hand corner for the equaliser. But I feel like we've had lots of chances. It's only a matter of time before we find the second goal, and it should hopefully be the winning goal. Fingers crossed. But if we can get the winning goal, it will reduce the gap down to 8 points, which would be absolutely lovely. Cox has got the ball now to Bashumo. Come on, let's get the ball into the box. Decent cross, but nobody could get their head onto it. And now Kavanagh has got the ball for Sutton. I don't like the way this is going. And thankfully, their shot was well over the top of a crossbar with 20 minutes left to go. Should probably make a couple changes. Cox is going to make way for Tyler Cook, and I think we will make another change. Watts can we'll leave him not on. I think Burgess can come off for Quincy Dixon. I tend to do this change quite a lot. Quincy Dixon get him on in midfield, because I don't like bringing up Morgan Bates, because he will just come up with a goal at any time he feels like it. So if we take him off, we're probably never going to get another goal this game. But hopefully we can try and do something in the final 10 minutes. We are on an attacking mentality. We have been the whole game. Somehow, still only scored 1 goal. Right, we are going to go on Sam Harrison for Luke Bell. And I think we'll also get on Shane George for Cody Twose. Come on, 10 minutes left to play. Still 1-0. Asaya is about to whip the ball upfield for Sutton. They've got a lot of players camped outside their penalty area. Don't think that's necessary, but they do play it short. I thought he was going to whip the ball upfield, but Rodder with the header finds Thomas. He has a crossing opportunity. Now to George. Let's get it into the middle. Bates puts the ball into the back of the net. This is why I don't take him off. He stays on every game, even when he is tired, but he does find the back of the net and does put us back in the lead. So at the moment, the points gap at the top of the table is now 8 points, which is very good. It's still a lot of points, but with 23 games left to go, and I'm sure Tonbridge will lose a few games here and there. We just need to win every game of the season, left of the season. I don't know how possible that is, but if we can win most of them, at least half of them would be ideal. Maybe even more than that. But yeah, I reckon we can go up this year. I definitely don't want to go through the playoffs. Finishing first would be ideal. That should have been a third goal. If that was the third goal, that would have definitely been the 3 points all wrapped up. Let's have a quick score update. Still 1-0 to Hampton and Richmond. I'm just hoping Tonbridge don't get a late equaliser. Please, come on. Both teams hold on. And I think they have. Yes, it is now an 8-point gap. That is a very, very good win, in my opinion. I mean, the next game is 100% must win. Oh, I can't. We've done all this hard work to narrow the gap. Or Hampton and Richmond have done all the hard work, I should say. We didn't really do much, but hopefully, if we get the win against Tonbridge, we could perhaps reduce the points gap down to just 5. The lineup for our match against Tonbridge will be Donahue in goal. I'm back for Bajumo, Silver, Bell, and Harry Holt, who might just be playing his final ever game for Weston-Super-Mare before he joins Watford on the 1st of January. He is joining them for 70k, which is absolutely ridiculous. He's barely played for us, and the best thing is we do have a 20% set on should he join another team for another fee, which would be absolutely fantastic for us. And that was 20k did get added to the transfer budget. I don't think we're going to spend 20k on a player. We might do. You never know. So I suspect there will be another signing to announce in the next episode, possibly. There might be, there might not be. You never know. Then we've got the midfield duo, Burgess and Pimlock. Then we've got Thomas on the right, Throws in the middle, Cox on the left, and Morgan Bates up front. Come on, lads. Let's get a big old win against Tonbridge. Obviously, should we get the win, we will narrow the gap to 5 points, which should be absolutely vital in this. I know it's very, very. I know we've got a long way to go of the season, but it'd be very vital for the title fight. We're already talking about the title fight. Barely got 10. We've not even got to the last 10 games of the season. We're already talking about the title fight. Absolutely absurd. But hopefully we can get the win. A draw is a decent result, but we need to get the win. We need the points more than anything. A loss ain't ideal because it's just back to where we started the episode. 11 points behind them, which wouldn't be ideal at all. So a win would be the best scenario. Then obviously a draw might be able to stay second, but if our results go against us, we will end up dropping down to at least third or fourth. But Bell, with a header at the back post, does put us 1-0 up against Tonbridge. Absolutely beautiful free kick from Pimlock. Absolutely superb. What a cross that was, I must admit myself. Bell completely unmarked at the back post. One of the easiest headers he'll probably ever have in his career. And we are 1-0 up against Tonbridge. 15 minutes left to go of the first half. The stats look pretty delicious. We've had 7-8 shots, 3 on target. Tonbridge, only 2 shots, none on target. This is what I like to see. If that can stay like that for the rest of the game, that would be absolutely superb. What would also be good is if we can get a second goal. That would be absolutely spectacular. But this league table is looking very juicy. A 5-point gap with, what was it, like 21 games, 22 games left to go, which is absolutely phenomenal. So there is plenty of time to be top of the league probably for the next episode, I hope. But I highly doubt that. But if we can get the point stat down to like 1 in time for the next episode, obviously that's if we can hold on to the lead. But Monka has got the ball. He hits the post. Can we get it clear? We do, and it does go out. Just a throw for Tonbridge, but I think we could have hoofed the ball upfield a bit longer, but it's fine. We've got 35 minutes left to go. I think we'll probably give it. We'll give it another 5 minutes and we'll make our first couple changes. Bell is looking tired alongside Bashumo, Pimlock, Thomas, and Cox. I suspect we'll get off some of them players, but not too many changes in one go. Cox has got the ball, enters the area, he shoots. It does take a little bit of deflection, which I think probably took the sting out of the shot, but goes straight into the arms of the Tonbridge goalkeeper. Now Pimlock did have the ball, but unfortunately the highlight does peter out. And now Coombs has got the ball for Tonbridge. They've got the ball. They're now on the attack. Moreira, this does not look good. Can we just get the ball and get stuck in, please? Coombs. They've got 2 Coombs. That is very confusing. I must admit, as a commentator, that'd be the worst nightmare ever. But it doesn't matter. They have put their chance just over the top of a cross. But if they can keep missing, that'd be great. But we do need to get a second goal. Seriously, lads, this is scaring me. We are going to get off Burgess for. We'll get on Watts. I suspect Morgan Bates might come off very soon. Cox is going to make way for Tyler Cook. Those be the only two changes we shall make there for now. Job has got the ball. Weldon Burgess with the tackle, and now Silva plays the ball out to Basuma, who's got Cox ahead of him. Still on the pitch at the moment. The subs haven't gone through just yet. Is there time for one more goal before we get the two players off? Burgess, that's a shot, but unfortunately is just over the top of the crossbar. Very good opportunity. If that's on target, that's a goal all day long, because I don't think the goalkeeper really has any chance of getting to the ball. But with 20 minutes left to go, still just a one goal advantage. Tonbridge still yet to have a shot on target, so I feel like we are going to potentially just sneak out a 1-0 victory unless Tonbridge are going to score an equaliser with their first shot on target, which would be absolutely sickening. Can we get it cleared? Tyler Cook now to throws, and now we look to go on the break. Morgan Bates, come on. You should have been on that like a flash, but instead he just gave up and expected someone else to get to that. Absolutely ridiculous, and because of that, you are going to come off. He is tired as well, so might as well. And I think Thomas is also... We don't actually have Doxy on the bench, so Thomas is going to have to stay on. Pimlott is going to come off for... We'll get on Trey George. He can play in the midfield, and I think for the final change, we'll probably leave the final change just for nearer the end of the game. We've got 5 minutes left to play. Why are we on a balanced mentality? I feel like that's something I wouldn't have done before the game was played, but we are winning at the moment. That's the main thing. Judd has got the ball now to Aldridge. Can we just keep them away from a goal for the next 3 or 4 minutes or so? And that would be absolutely spectacular, because we are so close to the 3 points. I can feel them. But Monka has got the ball. That's a great save from Donahue. Very good save. That's not Nordi Mukiele from PSG playing for them, is it? It can't be. Nordan. It must be his brother. I mean, he's clearly two different standards there. One's a elite level footballer. One of them's a non-league footballer. I presume they're related. They might not be, but I'm going to lean towards it because they're both French, and it's a massive win. Absolutely massive. A 5-point gap with 22 games left to go. I know there's a lot of games left to go, but as they've now lost 3 games. They had only lost 1 game prior to today's episode, but we're catching them up. I reckon 2 more defeats for them, 2 more wins for us, and we are going to be top of the league. Someone's in for Sound and Bird. Fine, fill your boots. There will be some transfers happening between now and the next episode. I'm sure of that. I think we'll probably just skip past South Shields. If we get to the 5th round, might possibly show that. So I don't know what's going to happen in the next episode. So I think we'll probably just come back in the middle of this run for probably at the end of February for our matches against Slough and Worthing. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.